R2-D2, an R2 astromech droid. Resourceful and spunky, the droid developed an adventurous personality during his many decades of operation. R5-D4, a R5 astromech droid. Shortly before the Battle of Yavin, the Jawas attempted to sell him to Owen Lars, but the droid purposely malfunctioned his motivator. Hello, welcome to Centurion's Corner, and today I'm reviewing R2-D2 and R5-D4 from the Bandai kit that I just built recently. So I thought I'd do it separately. I'll actually bring it to you as an actual review like I do with all the figures, because this is going to be my pinnacle R2-D2, and obviously it comes with R5-D4 as well, which is a bonus for the shelf. I haven't actually got a black series one to kind of put towards him, but apparently he's really small and just looks a bit abnormal, and that's why I've never really gone for R2-D2. I don't need lots of R2-D2s on the shelf, I just need one. I don't need anything else. I would love other colours of R2-D2, but you know, with the other sort of variants and stuff like that, but I don't really need a lot of different R2-D2s with a little bit of mud stain and another thing does another thing. But yeah, so that's why I picked up the Bandai kits, and I do enjoy them as well. They're really nice, and I really enjoyed making the video as well. So I'll do it separately because I've weathered them up, I've taken away, done a few extra little bits to them, added the paint details on them, and yeah, I think they're looking quite spiffing actually. We'll probably concentrate more on R2-D2 on this review, and we just kind of go over R5-D4 with his kind of sculpt and bits and bobs and stuff like that. So what we do, I just go over how they look firstly. So we just go over R5-D4. So I was going to go for a little bit of not weathered too much, but as R5-D4 is only kind of in the Tatooine sort of thing, so I did do a black wash over a kind of a brownish sunburn kind of orange kind of sort of wash on him. Oil sort of splats and bits and bobs, so it looks a bit more dirtier down here, dirty on the panels and around. So everything on here I actually did paint. The only sticker that I used on here was the actual panels on these ones here, and these stickers on the back, and the sticker that goes around the outer side up here. Everything else I painted, so I silvered up all the silver parts here. On these parts here, going a bit of a black wash, and you've got aluminium and sort of like a gunmetal on the actual metals as well, just to bring them up. All these little blue bits down here, they wanted these as stickers, so I painted all these parts here and all around. But in all, yeah, I'm quite impressed how he sort of turned out. It's quite nice. I'll just take him off camera. So we kind of mainly just go for R2-D2. So yeah, I mean, articulation wise for these guys, they're exactly the same. So their heads can spin around, but they are detachable. So we take them off, and this is how we get to the leg. So we push this down, and just pops out the bottom. So we can pull this down this part, and we've got his third leg out. And then obviously it hangs down just slightly a little bit more than the other legs, but we can actually bring this back, and then we can have him actually into the kind of roller kind of thing. There's no wheels or anything down at the bottom, so he doesn't really sort of glide nicely. They kind of got these sort of pretend wheels and stuff like that, which I didn't even bother painting because it's always on the bottom. And that's pretty much it really for his articulation. I mean, this is kind of, this bends down this way, you know, this sort of bends, this bends, and obviously we've got these as rotation around here, but that's all you're going to get really for an R2-D2. His weathering that I did on him, as I wanted him to kind of be like a universal R2-D2, I just did a slight black wash. I did do a little brown part on him, so it was just kind of just tiny little bits around in the details. Again, the only stickers on this one I used are these tiny little ones in here, and I just used a little bit of silver paint to outline. And I was using quite a lot of reference pictures as well, and there's a sticker in there as well. And then I silvered that part. There's a few R2-D2s out there that are the droid builders, the people that join those clubs, but some of them paint this bit here paint this blue, so that's what I did. And then I looked at an actual prop and it was actually silver, so I had to remove the paint and all there. This part in here is actually silver, and painted these little eye bits in here black, and I kind of sort of tried to go off for that. It's kind of like a weird sort of kaleidoscope kind of sort of look there, and just gave them a bright blue nice eye bit there, and obviously black in there with a bit of orange, just to give off that kind of sort of beeping red light that he has. Everything else as well, just around on these parts, everything that you see else is painted, as I couldn't be bothered with the stickers. It's just too fiddly. My hands are too clumsy and too big to do anything like that. And yeah, the main thing down to R2-D2, it does comes with all these extra kind of accessories. So I had a little paint up as well on these. So it comes with a little chainsaw. And there. He comes with his little hand grabber. He tries to get the little torch thing off R2-D2. Sorry, Yoda. I'm not too sure what this is. I think it's like I'm sure it said like a blowtorch or something, but I'm not 100% sure. But I painted it up to the reference pictures that I found on there. And it comes with his little stun gun. And also his sort of data kind of pokey stick. And then he comes with his Strikes Back kind of antenna. And this was originally just white at the bottom, so I didn't put it all in there just in case it sort of affected the actual holes put in the thing. But overall, just put the general details on, and then the black wash over the top. He does come with his little scanner that he uses in Strikes Back as well. He's searching for Luke, search for life scans. But when I actually got it out of the actual clip tray, unfortunately, it broke in half. So I didn't do anything with that one. But I'm not really too fussed about it. And the other parts he comes with is his doors. Because this is like a model kit, not really like a figure, so there's no sort of springs or anything and other bits and bobs. They do enough doors for R5-D4, but unfortunately it only comes with one set of stickers, so the others, if you did want to do it, you would have to paint these up if you wanted this guy to be used the same thing, because the bodies are exactly the same. I didn't realise how much blue R5-D4 was compared to R2-D2. I always thought these bits on the side were red and everything like that, but apparently it's a variant of an R5-D4 that's out there, well, with a different name. So with the doors, you just kind of have to push them really, and then we can get our fingernail in there just to open them up, and just let it drop off. And then we've got these kind of little extra grooves in here that we can put it in, just to say that it looks like the door's open. And then we can just put in his data stick, so it just comes out like that way. So it's a good little thing. It looks quite nice. We ain't got no sort of dodgy spring doors, so they always look nice and closed. And then you can just keep adding all the extra sort of gabbins. I'm not too sure which sort of holes actually these really sort of come out of, but you know, they all fit into all the different ones. And this door opens up. We've got this door that opens up, and we've got this door as well. And they all come with an alternative kind of sort of opening panel. And also his head parts as well. So this one we can take off completely. And with his antennae part, it already looks like it's already got it on there. So it looks like it's come straight up. And then on this one, which is for the actual radar dish, but unfortunately, as I said, it's broke. It comes with an extra blue part to look like it's flipped up. So yeah, it is pretty cool. And I really like these guys. And in fact, I've actually gone out and placed another 2 orders on another 2. I want to actually sort of have a few of these kind of guys made up, and I want to actually sort of, I might build Wedge's one, I think, that he had. So I'm going to sort of customize them a little bit. But for a size comparison, we've got Emperor Strikes Back Luke here, and to bring him in, we can bring him in with this one as well. Just bring it into focus. So yeah, the size is really nice. I think it's TeddyBearJedi. He said, so go and follow him on Instagram, and he put a picture on here, which is basically the Black Series R2-D2 come up to about here, and it's just really small. So I didn't want to sort of invest 20 quid really into an R2-D2 that weren't great, to be honest. So yeah, it's another review for you guys. It's a Bandai kit. I highly recommend them. They're really great, good fun. And to be honest, if you really put off because they're like a model kit and you're not really into that kind of thing, I would say just at least give it a go, because to be honest, they're quite easy, and doing a few black washes on there, just a bit of silver paint and stuff like that, it takes you about 20 minutes just to do a paint job like that. It's nothing over the top, and it looks great. So guys, thank you so much once again. Comment down below, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you next time. Bye.